Mark, our early season availability with you, but going to Penticton, I know sometimes there's a few guys like Brad Lambert in third year, but when you get some of the new guys, does it still excite you as a coach to see what they can do? Like Braden Yager, for instance, this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think even not just going to Penticton, but even today in the first practice, the whole staff is kind of interested to see what everybody looks like, and I know it's early days and it's their first skate in a long time, but we were all paying attention and interested to see the players that we haven't seen.
You spend some time with these guys at development camp as well. That's a little bit of a different setting. Do they get to see Mark Morrison, the coach, a little more in something like this than they did back in early July?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was more about them just meeting each other and learning the city and the staff and so on. This is a little bit more about them getting prepared to go to a tournament and win. So. We ran over some D-zone coverage, and so there's a little bit of thinking going on, and there's a lot of different things coming at these kids right now as far as staff goes and systems go, and they want to impress and they want to do well. So we're trying to slow them down a little bit and just make sure the execution is there because they're all so antsy to get going.
How important is the winning?
Well, I think it is. I mean, I think part of that is getting yourself ready for camp. Part of it's development process, and when you're trying to win, you're working hard and you're doing things fast, and that's what they want to get going here.
Such as out there in the yellow, just to be clear, it's not a new injury, right? This is just continuing his rehabilitation from last year's injury?
Correct. He hasn't had a chance to get in any contact over the summer, so it's just being very careful and very sure of him coming back at the right time.
Does that mean he's likely not going to play this weekend?
Yeah, that would mean he's not going to play this weekend. We're slowly trying to fit him back into contact practice.
Mark, how close is Brad Lambert to making the jump to the Jets?
Well, we'll see. I mean, I've got my opinion on it, but I don't want to throw it out there. I think that'll happen with Arnie and Chevy and the group there. That'll be up to them to make those decisions. But Brad's come a long ways.
Well, Brad said that consistency, getting a little stronger, and winning puck battles were a couple of his goals to try to prepare himself to make the jump and stay there. What are some of the specifics that you would like to see from him in that quest?
Well, I think that his answer to you is probably correct. Like to win puck battles and get stronger and stuff like that. I think that was part of his exit interview, and I think he worked on that for the summer. His strength and winning puck battles. So I mean, we'll see what he shows up like at camp.
How often have you seen a first-round pick go to 3 rookie challenges like what Brad's doing?
Yeah. Thinking back, I probably none. I mean, Brad. There's a lot of leadership that a lot of growth from him in the leadership department for sure. He feels like it's important for him, and it is. And I have a lot of respect for the decision that he made to come back here.
Yeah, it sounds like he's really hungry that way. Knowing that, like what Chevy said back in the around the trade deadline, I think it was, about young prospects, that they should be ready for the opportunity in front of them. It sounds like Brad's really taking that seriously.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree with that. And right from development camp right on into this, he's been nothing but a pro.
Early impressions of Braden. I'm sure you've watched lots of film and whatnot of him, but to see him on the ice, he made a couple of really eye-popping plays just from in tight with obviously good hands on the kid. Yeah,
it looks like he has good hands, and I thought he ripped the puck a couple times as well, like a real good shot, gets it off quick, move, and he looks smart, like he's a smart player, and uses his line mates pretty well, I saw out there. So yeah, it's early days, but it was good.
16 forwards and 70, so do you try and work everyone in at least for one game this weekend with the 3?
Yeah, we will for sure. I mean, we're not going to take anybody and not take people and not play them. So we'll find a way to get them all involved. And usually, it usually works itself out a little bit after that first game. Whether you get some soreness or it's early season stuff. There's already some guys with some groins that are sore. So yeah, it works itself out, and we'll make sure everyone gets a game in.